Welcome to Art Focus. Art Focus is a monthly show that talks about all the great arts and cultures here in Columbia, cultural events in Columbia. Today, my guest is Shauna with School of Service Access Arts. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Yeah.
So tell me all about Access Arts.
Well, we've been here since 1971. Yeah, just a little pause for that because I feel like that in and of itself is a big deal. But yeah, we're a local nonprofit, as you know. We do classes and workshops in visual arts for everyone. Our mission is creative learning experiences for everyone. So we have art classes, workshops, camps for the kids, all ages, all ability levels, all income levels. Yeah, we have an inclusive classroom for all those folks to learn together.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I've had the wonderful opportunity of taking some classes, and I really enjoyed them. So tell me about the campus, because from what I remember, you have several buildings, and each building is dedicated to a different type of art?
Sort of, yeah. We're in the Benton-Stevens neighborhood, where the corner of McAllister and Moss Streets, and we have one building that houses our offices, resident studios, and some classrooms. Then we have a larger building that's devoted specifically to ceramics and fibers classes. And then we have a small house where our artists and residents live. So there's 3 little buildings there. And then across town, we have our new satellite facility on the west side of town, where we built out a new ceramic studio, and we also do a lot of big private events there, and our printmaking program is there.
Wow. So tell me a little bit more about the private events.
Yeah, this is something we started last year. We really love it, especially this time of year when everyone's trying to get together, but you don't necessarily want 20 or 30 people in your house. So what we do is we invite groups to come, and they can bring their own food and drinks. If they want to exchange gifts or anything like that, they can have their own party. But as a part of that party, we offer a lesson, an art making project for them. So the most popular one lately has been charcuterie boards. So we take the clay and we make a ceramic charcuterie board with all the guests.
Wow,
So,
that's fantastic. So kind of a team building
yeah,
experience.
A lot of people do this with their coworkers, or we've had church groups, we've had schools, but yeah, it definitely brings everyone together. Almost every group wants to take a group photo at the end and say, look at what I made.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I could see that for kind of like a date night type event as well.
We actually do date nights.
Okay.
So this is also something we do in our new facility, where you can sign up, you and your date, or a family member. Just you sign up as a pair, and you come and you get to play on the pottery wheel. So we really lean into that old ghost movie.
Yeah, that's exactly where my mind went when you said that.
We would get that all the time, so it's like we might as well just do this.
Yeah, might as well. Absolutely. That's fun. So I had also an opportunity to work with some local celebrities and Celebrity. Tell us a little bit about that event.
That one is our signature fundraiser event that we created, I don't know, maybe 7 years ago. It's a hard word to say and to spell, but all that being aside, it's one of my favorite events. So our mission, as I said, is creative learning experiences for everyone. And so whenever I talk to people, a lot of people are like, oh, I can't do that. I'm not an artist, right? So we decided to invite people who are really well known for something other than art. And the idea is, if they can do it, anybody can do it. And so we have local celebrities, people that are really well known, and we invite them to make art with an artist mentor, someone from the community who is skilled and capable, and they make projects together, and then we have a big art auction at the end. Yeah.
That's fun. I had the opportunity to work with Gary and Bill from
Yes,
Murray's.
yes.
And we were making jewelry, and
Mm-hmm.
they were so much fun. I really enjoyed them. I enjoyed the experience.
Yes, I remember
think they had a
those.
good time.
Those
and-
were beautiful. I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah. This year, our big winner was the mayor.
Oh, of course.
Mayor Buffalo. She did ceramic raku. She made vases and fired them and had a big party. It was so much fun.
That
We
sounds
actually have a video of that on our website with
Oh, that's
her. so,
fantastic. I'll have
yeah.
to go and check that out.
Yeah.
So, are you a part of Como Gives?
This year we
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're right in the, I guess we're one weekend now. But yeah, our goal with that is to raise $10,000 to support all of our programs, but primarily our youth programs and scholarships for those. Yeah.
Okay. I know, I think I recall seeing that you all offer summer camps and like camps for kids when classes are out, maybe spring break and things like that. Can you
Yes.
tell a little bit about that program?
Yeah. Well, we've had those for several years, but when COVID came along, I think that changed everything for parents. A lot of parents are like, I got to get the kids out of the house. But we do day-long camps, and they're designed for parents that work. So they start at 8 a.m. You can drop off before you go to work, and then you pick up after work at 5:15. And so they all day they're with us, and they bring their lunch. They do art and games and projects throughout the day. We have a big green space out back behind our building, and so they get to go outside. They do a lot of art outside. Yeah, but they're wonderful. And the past couple years, we've seen a huge increase in that. We've actually tripled our capacity, and we still have a waiting list for
wow.
most of them. But we
fantastic.
do summer camp, 6 weeks for elementary age kids. Then we have some for middle school and some for high school students. And then spring break, we also have a week-long camp. So, yeah.
Wow. So many
Yeah.
fun things. I wish those opportunities were available for me when I was a kid, because I
I
would have
know.
loved that.
Yeah, my hometown didn't have anything like that either. Yeah.
It's fantastic. We're really lucky that we have some wonderful art organizations here in town.
Yeah.
So where can people, if they want to donate or if they want to sign up for classes, do you have, I'm assuming you said website?
Yeah, and that's where you can do all those things. You can book a private party. It's schoolofservice.org.
School service, okay.
And there's a menu at the top, for classes, workshops, and obviously there's a donate tab on there
Sure.
too. And like I said, right now we're doing Como Gives, so I would encourage everyone to give through that portal also, because that really helps a lot.
Fantastic. Let's see, anything else that we missed? Anything else that you want to talk about that want the audience to know?
Well, I think, when you've been around for 50 years,
is
a lot of people have heard of you, but then in a town like Columbia that's very transient, there's a lot of people that haven't heard of us. So, we've evolved a lot in the last few years, especially since COVID. Like everyone else, we had to adapt how we serve our community. What I would like folks to know is that there's a lot of programming that we've spent a lot of time and effort developing to help people through this time. So, everyone is burnt out. Everyone I know is feeling the effects of this long game with the pandemic. And we want people to know that there is a safe, no pressure zone. You don't have to be like this, Pablo Picasso to come and make something. And just the value of making something with your hands is really wonderful. And if you haven't tried anything like that since you were a kid, then you really, I'm speaking to the grown-ups here, because I think a lot of people are like, oh yeah, that's great. My kids will love that. And that's true. but we also, as grown-ups, really need that. And so we have a place for everyone.
I enjoyed that. For me, art is very therapeutic.
Absolutely.
And so I love getting in there, and it just kind of takes the pressures of everything off. And one of the classes that I took, there was a lot of mother-daughters there taking the classes together and doing it as a family. And that was one of the things I enjoyed about what you guys have to offer.
Yeah, yeah. In the January session, we're offering a wheel throwing pottery class for a parent-child.
Oh,
so
fun.
you sign up as a duo, and you both get your own wheel, and you come and take the class together. Yep.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much for all that you do for Columbia. I love the programming, and I hope that you guys get to celebrate another 50 years.
Yeah, me too.